Hi, Claire. Can you hear us all right? Oh, it's got bright. What happened? Oh, that was a bit rubbish. I couldn't get the other one working. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Yeah, I could always hear him, and Zach. Nightmare, so. What now? How are you, Claire? Yeah. That one? Just trying to find some spooky music. Why you got to be loud? Oh, done that one. Let's try that one. Outram, how you doing? Thank you for joining. Yeah, we're not bad, Claire. I've just gone off. Well, my second dose, actually. Sorry. I had a head cold and a sore throat, then Jetson caught it a couple of days later. I came down again with it with strong headaches. I still got headaches. But I'm feeling better generally, so. Is the music too loud? That's right, Zach ain't caught it. Huh? You never caught the colds, did you? What? Oh, colds. Glad the babies are well, don't bite me. Claire said, hey Zach. You're used to him now, Claire. What are you doing? Don't you snot on me. Don't you think about it. You took away my... Oh, God, kids. Right.
He has a...
Yes. Yes. Right, I'm going to leave Zach in charge for a minute because I have to do this one's bum, which I've just done, and he's decided to poop again.
Wait, don't.
What?
Can I take one?
Yeah, you're taking over while I do the poopy bum. I get a great job, guys.
Okay, everyone down. Hello.
One of those.
Let's just say get Zach to do it.
It'd be all over the floor and walls if he does it. Or he'd be throwing up, I don't know. You have to talk to them.
Oh, yes, Go.
You have to talk to them. Talk to my people.
Hello.
In a minute.
Good.
In a minute.
Don't record.
James. James.
What do you think of my smiley face, guys? I used yellow, so you can't probably see it. So I'm just gonna make a little smiley face. Hi.
It's called talking to him. What are you doing?
No,
Can't leave you in charge, can I?
And there's my smiley face. It's right here.
You want to move now?
No, fine. Yeah! Secretly!
Fighting with the kids, man. Hello, I'm back. Sorry, guys.
It's a car!
I had poop to attend. Right, let him right, can I've just got to share out the live, so just talk. I don't know how to get. I had it all set up, and it just like the camera wouldn't work. It wouldn't start, so that's why I've had to do a new one. Shush, Mr. Amv. Supernatural Lost Adventures. Hiya! How you doing? Welcome to the live. I'll be talking about. Oh, who have I missed? Sorry, Irish whiskey. Hello, how you doing? I think that's all that's coming here. I think, haven't you? Since I've been gone. Yeah, smash the like for me, guys. I will be telling you some sort of like spooky stories, and we can like chat between us of where we think they'd be real or not, or how you would react in that situation, that kind of thing. So let me just share it out. Let's do that. Could have done it the easier way, but I'm not easy. Oh dear. Right, hold on. Right, so put that there, and then we'll do. Oh, I don't know. That one. This is short. I think it should end now. It will end in a minute. I'll have a car all tangled in my hair. But yeah, Claire, I'm not doing a 3-hour live. I promise you. My throat is still a bit burny, so I'm ready for bed. It's time for bed. It's a bit blurred. Yeah, I'm using my laptop camera, so it will be obviously due to the what he said. Due to the lighting.
No.
Adventures with Carl, how you doing? Thank you for joining. I thought it ended the first time. Yeah, it didn't even start. God, don't. I was going mad on camera.
Yeah.
I was like, how did you get it working? Drives me crazy. Right, let me just do something and then. Do that, and then I'm going to do that. So what has everyone been up to today? Cruiser242, hello and welcome. Would you rather get first dibs or last laugh? Ooh, it's a tough one. They're both quite good. Just need to. Oh, did I start to say it? Didn't I? Oh no. Okay. No. Reading, sleeping, reading. Ask some would you rather questions. Yeah, we'll do it in a little while, or you can do it now, Carl, if you want to ask some for the chat. I will be doing some like spooky, scary, like short stories, and we're gonna like chat about them, see how you would react in that situation, if you think it's real or fake, you know, that kind of stuff. I'm just sharing out my chat. Just sharing out the live. Chatting to some random women. The usual. Yeah. Right, hold on, I'm nearly done. What are you doing? Mac the Knife. Hey, Mac. How you doing? Thank you for joining the live. How are you? Yes, so I've got some cool places I want to visit very soon. Yeah, hiya. We are, well, me and a few other YouTubers. I'm not saying no names yet, but we are heading out on Sunday to do maybe one or a few other abandoned places. So we're going to be out exploring. So I'm looking forward to that. Kid-free time. That's what I'm looking forward to. Hey from New York. Hey, New York. So just do this, and then while my child is ripping me, will you get off? Who said having kids would be fun? I'm good. Hello, baby. Put them over there, please. Thank you. I'm going to try and... Right, we'll turn it like this. Right, okay, so... Always welcome in Belgium. I can't remember what age I was when I actually... we actually... I think I was like... could have been like a young teen, I think. I went with my cousins, my granddad and my uncle. We went to Germany. Obviously, we took the ferry over and went through France and Belgium. Quite cool over there. And obviously, if like my channel was to grow like bigger, it's definitely places I would go to and explore and investigate. That's what I stuck to at one. Yeah, I should have done. Can I get a refund? Hi, Claire. No, Jensen, stop knocking everything off. Right, okay, that's not working. Let's cross that off. Right. I keep thinking of like doing a live on Instagram. Kiwis, are you on Facebook? I am on Facebook. I don't really use Facebook a lot, to be honest. I have got a Kiwis, I think it's under Kiwis Paranormal. I need to change it, see. Page. But again, I don't really like upload. Chad's in the room. Say hey to Chad, guys. Our project. Yeah, I'd have to put on there no refunds, like to bring him back. Don't. Both of these together are bloody nightmares. You want to like bang your head against the wall. Chad! Claire! I'm just doing all that shouting. No shouting. Yeah, so make sure you thumbs up, guys. Share it out if you want to. Coffee time, let me know when you start. Look me up, Carl. Is it Ryder or Reader on Facebook? All right, Carl, will do, yeah. Right, so I can have a look now, can't I? I forgot I've got my phone. But yeah, I might actually do an Instagram live at some point. I might even... Guys, do you want me to go live Sunday when we're out exploring? It'll probably be a short one because I haven't got like my mobile data and it don't last long. So yeah, let me know because I could do like a short little live, say hey, show you like a sneak peek, you know, first look at where we are and what we're exploring. That'd be quite cool. And you'll get to see who I'm with. Right, okay, let's find Carl. Who was that? Oh. Oh dear. Right, Carl. Yes. Right, I will like. Okay, Carl, I've liked it. Not sure what that does your end. I explore you. You want. Oh, if you want. Oh, cheeky. That is very cheeky. I'll let you off this time. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I'm hoping my throat doesn't get all like croaky. It did earlier. I was trying to talk and I lost my voice for like a minute. The neighbours probably like it because they don't hear me shouting. Yeah, I don't like this camera. I might have to do my lives through my phone next time. It's just the battery goes down so fast when you're doing like lives on them. So I thought I'd do the laptop instead, but you know. So put in chat yes if you're ready for the first story. Let me see. Does that one work? It does, it doesn't, it does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, not 1, 2, 3, 4. It's telling me lies on here. Tell me lies, tell me. Is it working? Can you all hear me? I feel like I'm on my own. Talk to me. Hey. Do you know what I would love? If you could do lives with Snapchat filters. That would be hilarious. Here's Johnny. Well, thank you, Claire. At least you're there. I can always rely on you. Yeah, I love the big mouth. I just like imagine doing a full live with the big mouth filter. That'd be funny. Right. So put yes if you're ready for the first short story. Yes, from Claire. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Right, we've got. We have. Okay, Andy's back. Okay, I'm back. Go. Bye, Claire. Next time. Kiss. Cruiser, are you going? I don't know. Or is Claire sneakily disappearing? I don't know. Right, okay, so the first short story. Are you ready? I'll take it that you're ready. Okay, so just remember when I'm reading this is not me, I'm reading it from someone else, okay? So I've never lived in a haunted house, but my mother did as a teen. Other houses on her street had strange things going on too. A few homes away from her lived a man and his family. I'm not going anywhere. Good girl. One night, one of his daughters went to bed with a bad headache. The next day, she was dead. She had passed away from an aneurysm. Yes, it's early here. I email you. Okay, Cruiser, take care. Thank you for stopping in. Right, so aneurysm. So after the funeral, the family went away to get their minds off the tragedy. What was that? Tragedy. Bye, Cruiser. Right, and the father asked my uncle, who was my mum's brother, to check on their pets. My mum and dad, they were dating then, went with my uncle. My mother had heard there was a grand piano and she wanted to play it, and my dad was studying to be a veterinarian. So after entering the house, my uncle and my father headed to the basement to see the animals, and my mother went to the piano on the ground floor. She was playing it when she felt something brush her ankles. Thank you, gents. No, gents, don't. I was saying, like, head full of knots. Okay, so she felt something brush her ankles. She thought a cat must have left the basement and walked past her. Yeah, thank you. She kept playing and she felt it again. She looked under the piano and saw nothing. Bye, Cruiser. Yeah, so she looked under the piano, saw nothing. When she started again, she felt hands clasp her legs and grab them tightly. Yeah, it was Shadow, yeah, rushing by. I love Shadow, gorgeous. She dashed to the basement door, called my uncle and father, and waited for them. When they all walked outside, my uncle could tell my mum was rattled and asked what was wrong. She had told him what happened, and he turned white. No, we don't want that. No. Okay, over there. Okay. He told her the daughter who died used to play a game with her father. When he'd play the piano, she'd crawl underneath, grab his ankles, and push his feet up and down on the pedals. And that's where it ends, that story. So, guys, what would you think? If that was you in that situation and you felt that, what would your reaction be? I think if I saw nothing, I don't know. Yeah. But I felt it. I don't know. I think if you'd see something, like if you'd saw the girl under there grabbing you, I'd think that would make me run. But I might have done what she done, run to the top and called them and then got them down there. Then I would have got the spirit box out. Turn it off. Where is it? Pizza the Hut. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. Smash the like for me, guys. Appreciate it. How you doing, Pizza? So, would you reckon? I mean, I don't know if these are true or not. I can't say to you, yeah, it's real, yeah, it's fake. But would you reckon that would have actually happened? Maybe. I think that could possibly have happened. No. I'm doing good, thank you. Glad you're doing well. So I've just been reading a short story. Take it to brother. No, you've got to take it to brother. No, take it to brother. True, I believe it could be true. Yeah, I reckon that one could possibly be true because it is something that can happen. And obviously I felt similar. I'll tell you a little story of mine, actually, a true story. It was, I think, probably going back about, could be 5, 6, I'd say about 6 years ago. I went into Yesterday's World. So anyone that don't know what Yesterday's World is, it's like an experience place. You go in there and you can look at all the old vintage Victorian like clothing and prams, all kind of things that I used to have back then. And I've experienced too much to not believe. Yeah, I know, Claire. Yeah, same here, which is why I do what I do. But yeah, so well, Zach came with me. It's only little. It's only like not top around, but it would have been 6 years ago actually. What am I thinking? Zach would have been about 3, so I'd say about 5 years ago. Anyway, we're up at the top in the basement area, and obviously they've got rooms that come off and you can go in them. So this room that we've gone into, I think, was like a little chemist like shop layout, and it had a till at the back. And we were the only ones in there, and so we're only ones in that top area. And Zach was outside in the corridor because on the other side of it, they had a big glass bit that went across, and it had like train setups and stuff, so you could like see all the toys and stuff going down this long bit. And on the other side was like the little rooms. So I was in this room looking around, and I felt someone like tug on the bottom of my top. And I turned around because I thought Zach would come in, and there was no one there. I felt cold, and someone had tugged on my top. I put it down to like a kid because usually like child spirits will do like the tugging on your tops and stuff. So I put it down to that. But I wasn't scared or anything. I was just sort of like, did that just happen? And when I came out, then obviously right down at the beginning, like when you come up to the basement, obviously there was a family coming up. Well, they were nowhere near, and Zach wasn't in there because Zach was out in the corridor. I could hear him, and obviously when that happened. And I thought, oh, is that Zach like come back? Obviously, he hadn't. He was outside the room, so I was quite like, oh. But yeah, that was one of my experiences of being like touched in that kind of way. It's why I don't do what you do. I love all that kind of stuff. But I think if I was one of these that like saw a lot of spirits and things, I don't think I would do it. Because that's just too much. We had someone in the family actually. It's going back like my granddad's side. It was like a great aunt on my granddad's side. Not my great aunt. It'd be like a great aunt to my granddad. So going back in the family. But she used to see ghosts all the time. She would have them sitting on her staircase, and she said it does her head in because she would want to go like, up to bed or something. They're all sitting on the stairs waiting to talk to her. And she'd wander around her house and they'd be in, her rooms and stuff. So it's quite draining if you're open to that kind of. Can you not? I'm trying to get you off. Yeah, I hate it. But I don't mind, obviously, like what I do, like communicating and things like that, and the milder stuff to the paranormal side, I don't mind. But if it gets too deep, it can be, like I say, quite draining and tiring. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next. Who's ready for the next story? I have had another experience of being touched, but I don't know if you guys want to hear it. Being empathic doesn't help. I know. Someone said I was that way, and I'm like, don't know. I mean, I can pick up, obviously, on other people's like feelings and stuff. Yes, please, from Andy. Yeah. Got my child climbing the kitchen counter. Yeah, so my other quick experience was, if you haven't watched, obviously I know like Andy, and I think Andy, you've watched it, I'm not sure, the Workhouse with Ghost Findings, Kieran. I know Claire's watched it. We were there. Obviously, it used to be an asylum, Severals Asylum, and the only building that's left there now, where it's like it looks like two houses. It was the Workhouse, so that's the only building we could get into, and we were doing spirit boxes. We went there 2 or 3 times? 2 or 3 times. We did an investigation there. Yes, please. Yes, I did. Okay, awesome. So yeah, you might have obviously remember that we got in contact with a Jeanette. She was a worker there, and I'm not sure. I think it might have been Ghosts. I'm not sure if it's in my video. It might have been Ghosts, Kieran's video. I'm not sure if he put it up or not, but I felt being touched on the back of my leg. And again, we was told that there is a child there. I can't remember if it was a boy. I have a feeling it was a boy, but I can't remember. But yeah, I did. I got touched on the back of the leg, and not long after, Kieran had his infrared on the camera, and he said, "Oh, I saw an orb go past." I don't know if he put that into his video of it anyway. But yeah, so a couple of times, I've had things happen. Yeah, yes, I did. Yeah. Okay, so instead of me keep rambling, I will do the next story. It's really playing up this chat thing. I don't like it. It's through the YouTube studio. Not keen. So this one's called The Unseen Patient. I said patient. Oh, Claire. Fine, I'll start when you get back. We'll wait for Claire. Have a wee break. Go put the kettle on. Go grab a biscuit. I'm just trying to think of other experiences I've had. I've had quite a few since a young age. My best friend, he was the same. He's open to that as well. So yeah, it's just one of those things. Your English is improving. Thank you, Andy. I speak my own language. I have to laugh at myself sometimes because I'll be talking, I'll go into another accent while I'm talking a sentence. It's funny. Donald Trump, we've got Trumpy in the room. Turn it off. Yeah, so we're hoping to get I'm so hoping. Me and this other one that's into the paranormal that I'm meeting up with on Sunday. Hi, Zach. We are hoping for some paranormal activity. This place has got quite a lot of spirits. A load of people have written reviews and stuff about this place and what they've experienced. Even people that used to work at this place have said what they've seen and heard. And the guy, one of the guys I'm going with, he's been there. He's been to this place before, and he was saying he felt like he was being followed there when he first went. He says it's quite scary. So I was like, yes, let's get in there. Claire's back. Hey, Claire, I missed you. So yeah, I'm hoping for some good activity in there. And if you want me to do a little live in there, if I can, depends on I say the internet and whatnot. I'll say internet, Wi-Fi, mobile data stuff. So yeah, I'm hoping hope that video is gonna turn out good actually. And the thing is, with my videos at the moment, you'll notice from past videos, the editing is not it's pretty standard because I don't have my editing software. It needed updating. I think it ran out last year, and obviously at the moment I just haven't got the money to renew it. Money's got to go on other things for now. So I'm using just a basic free one, and you can't do anything with it. Like you can't put overlays and things on it, and it's really annoying. So you just have to bear with me with the minimal editing for now. Well, yeah, I'm totally miserable. Flicks here. Yes, you are, Claire. It's because you're worth it. Only 3 here. We need the numbers. No, that's just all right, Andy. I'm not going to be here for too long. Fucking hell. I want to go to bed. I've had a headache all day. I took painkillers. I drank loads of water trying to get rid of it. But, you know, we can only do what we can do. Notifications, actually, on YouTube don't go out to as many people as you think. People click the bell and you've got like options now. You just get no notifications to get personal ones, which I think they only like put up now and again, or to get them all the time. And even for me, it's done that. And like I'll go to a channel and I think they haven't put up anything for ages. Turn it off, off, off. And yeah, the bell's clicked off, and I'm like, for God's sake, and I've got to do it all again. Hold on, guys. Let me just move this there. No. You alright? Uh-oh. Ow, my leg clicked. I'm getting old, see, guys. My limbs are all going. 2 weeks later. I like that film. That's a good film, actually. Or is it 2 weeks notice? No, 2 weeks later or 2 weeks. I don't know. I can't remember. It's 2 weeks something. But anyway. Oh, I'm getting old. My back's going on me. One of my knees starts clicking now. I'll be ordering my Zimmer frame soon. I choose all. I did get the notice for these 3. Good. Perfect. Thank you. I know obviously sometimes YouTube, when they're doing changes, it changes. And yeah. Even sometimes they've actually unsubscribed certain channels. So you go on there and you think, I was subscribed to that channel, but now you're not. You have to do it. Yeah, get more then. Get more. Did you eat that? No. Same here. All right, let's move on to the second story. Okay, so this one's called The Unseen Patient. So the ambulance company that I used to work for had a haunted ambulance. Rig 12. A lot of EMTs had stories about it, but I never put much stock in paranormal stuff. That is until I had my own experience with Rig 12. My partner and I were working in a rural community at 3 a.m. 3 a.m, guys, you know what that means. And it was pitch dark and completely quiet. We were both dozing. I was in the driver's seat and she was in the passenger seat. I woke up to a muffled voice and I thought my partner was talking. I told her I was trying to sleep and closed my eyes. I distinctly heard a male voice say, "Oh my God, I'm dying," followed by a few seconds of heavy breathing. My partner and I sat up straight and looked back into the patient compartment where it sounded like the voice had come from. Hi, Zach. It's Zach. Zach. My boy, Zach. Sir Red. Hakuna Matata. Where did I get to? Right. Things were quiet for a couple of seconds. Then we heard the click of an oxygen bottle regulator and a hiss, as if it was leaking. I turned on the lights and we ran out of the rig. I thought a transient might have climbed in while we were asleep. So we opened the rear doors. No one was there. What is that? I like the emoji. I checked the oxygen bottles. Neither was opened. We didn't sleep much after that. So that was that on that one. So, yes. So, I don't know. I'm not really feeling that one. I mean, again, it could be true. Obviously, they could have had a patient maybe die in that ambulance. And obviously, they're like attached to it. Like they haven't left. Do you mind? Maybe. What do you guys think? I think it could be a possible, you know, possible. Thank you. No. Yeah. I think that's possibly true. And what would your reaction be if you were sleeping and you heard someone say, "Help me, I'm dying"? That would freak me a bit, I think. Gents. Yes. Ha.
Oh, really Michael?
Not sure, just a coincidence noise.
Mum?
What, I did read ha.
No,
Claire, hi Zach, me get the guns.
No.
Where? Nothing else has come up.
Oh. No, go. No, it meant to me like Claire's saying hi Zach and like we can get the guns.
What, to shoot you?
Yeah, that's what those two dots mean.
Okay. I'd say hello. Hey, did you want a cup of tea?
That's why I said hi Zach.
Oh, right. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I'll get it now. I'm a bit slow tonight. So, with hearing noises, I've had let me just think. I've had one experience. I'm just trying to think if I've had any more. That what blew him up. Yeah, I was wondering. I just thought you meant Zach because he is a bomb. But yeah, I'm with it now. I get it. Yeah. So, Claire knows the story. I've said it before on my... I don't know if I've told it on this channel or it was my family channel I've told it on. I'm not sure. Can you remember? I told it to Mum, didn't I? Me and my mum, we were talking about our experiences in the... What's it called? The big cottage house, you know, the big old converted farm like cottage. When I was sitting on the loo. Do you remember when I was sitting on the loo, Claire? Can you stop it? But anyway, yeah, I mean, I was a kid, you know, I was probably younger than 12, maybe a bit younger than 12. Miss your mum in the background. I know. You two used to have such a laugh, banters. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yes, she's here somewhere. Oh, hello. Is that your phone? Hello? Yeah. Yeah. Come join the live. Right, bye. Well, I've told them to come join the live. Why is there tomato on there? That was me behind you. Yeah. Oh, don't. Yeah, so I was, for yous that don't know, we were in this old cottage and it was it was such a long cottage. And it was lovely and old and it was, like I say, converted. So literally, go to the loo was right at the end of this hallway. So you'd come up the stairs this end and you literally walk like a mile to get to the loo. And that I'm not joking. It was such a long walk to the loo. And I was, like being right at the other end as well. So as a kid, I was sat there having a wee, as you do, quiet. It's only like a little loo. It's
Wait,
just,
my comment didn't come up.
no. So obviously the bathroom and that was next door, but this was just like a little single loo at the end. So I was just sat there, about to get up, and I heard like a breath right in my ear. I sort of got up, like, quickly, like, you know, sorted myself out, and I legged it. I never went to the toilet there again on my own. I took my best friend, who was like my brother. He had to come with me and stand outside the toilet door every time. It was so funny. It's not funny, obviously, at the time, but like looking back now, it was scary, and we had so much, like, oh, Jenks, get off the wire, get off, it's naughty, off, is that your leg, get off.
Well, my comment didn't come up.
I don't know, Zach. No, it's not. What are you saying? Because you might be saying a naughty bad word.
No.
Because they're blocked. But yeah, so we had quite a few experiences. The last night we were there before we left. Some of the best experience. I say best experience, the best paranormal experience, I should say there. Jensen, no, before you electrocute yourself. God, biting through my wire. No, don't. This boy, I'm not even joking. This boy has vampire teeth. Like, these two are so sharp. I was like, kind of gel. I love vampires and bats. So I love just a bit. I've got my own fitted vampire teeth, by the way, guys. You know, when I find them one day, I'm going to wear them on a live. Maybe next Halloween. He's probably beating me up or something. Yes. Fangs, yes, fangs. Yeah, that's what they're called. Yeah, vampire teeth. But yeah, they're proper like pointy and sharp. Both sides. So he's definitely my child. Just getting up the next story. Right.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, look, and it's held for review because you're being rude, naughty.
What does that mean?
I love you too, Zach. Okay. Oh, great, I've got both of them out now. Out, off. Go do your thing. You go do your thing.
Why? Because you're freaking annoying. Yeah.
Crazy children. Get down. What do you mean? You get ham, man. You eat the ham. Get off. Okay, so next one is the impish ghost. Impish. My neighbour Diane and I had a playful poltergeist. I really felt like I was saying that wrong then. For years, and we called it Billy. I'd come home and find something put in a weird place. Milk in a cupboard, toilet paper in the fridge. Oh no, what have I done? I crossed it off, hold on. Laundry detergent in the bathtub. Diane once called to ask if Billy had been around. Because she couldn't find a gallon of milk. We finally found it outside on her back steps. And sugar, darn sugar. Every morning my sugar bowl was empty. Eek poltergeist, yeah, I know. When I had enough, I'd point to Diane's home and yell, "Go see Diane." Within 5 minutes, I'd get a call from her and she'd say, "Thanks a lot," because he'd gone and pulled shenanigans at her place. How weird is that? if it's true. Okay, so this occurred for the entire 2 years that we lived there. No one believed us, not even our husbands. My mother thought someone was stealing from us when we were sleeping or out of the house. My sister believed something was going on, but didn't know what.
Thank you, Ham.
I still can't explain any of it. Do we believe or do we not believe?
I'm just supporting the team, Ham.
Can you stop now? You're getting too high.
Sorry. Right, school now.
Yes, goodbye. So yeah, I mean, I have heard like things moving and sort of like poltergeist activity and stuff. So again, could be something that's true, but I don't know. Doing that whole go and see her, I don't know. Maybe. No, careful. Let's believe it could happen. Yeah, exactly. I mean, most of these, there are things that are a possibility. Experienced it in the worst way. Oh, did you, Claire? You can tell us if you like. I'll read it. I don't mind. It's up to you. I've experienced a very small amount of what you call poltergeist activity. And that was again at that old cottage the night before we was leaving. We all sat down having our hot chocolate before bed. Well, Grandad and the dog had already gone up to their room. And it was just me, my mum and my best mate. So we're all just chilling down there. All of a sudden, because the place had all the old door latches on them. So the front door latch, quite a big one, louder than that. But it opened and shut, and we all just sort of like, what's that? So I like legged it halfway up the stairs. My mate dashed behind the chair where Mum was sitting. Mum's like, don't leave me. So we all kind of like just stopped and froze and we're listening. Next thing, where the kitchen was, you heard the cutlery drawer open and shut. And we just all were like, what the? Just happened, you know? So that was a little bit of like poltergeist activity in the way of like things moving. The door and the drawer. Yeah. So you've experienced. Well, you get off the camera. I'll give you a. No. 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 So yeah, get off. Go and play with your toys. Oh, and the other thing that happened there, the same night, obviously we all went to bed, we all stayed in the same room because we were like terrified at the time. My granddad obviously was down at the other end near the toilet. His bedroom was up next to the bathroom area. And obviously the dog was fast asleep. She was stuck down between the bed and the wall, legs up in the air. My granddad woke to like his bedside table. It had a lamp on it. They had his books, glasses, his drink, his pills, things like that. His phone, all sat on the edge. He was asleep. Just gone to sleep. Woke up to it all being swiped off the table, and it was all on the floor. And when we told him that next morning, like when we all spoke about it, we're like, "What? That happened," you know. So we definitely knew there was something there. A few years later, it got sold. The holiday, like the people that were renting out for a holiday, they actually sold it in the end, and these people took it over. It was a female couple. They took it over, and they turned like they lived upstairs, but downstairs they turned into like a little I don't know what you call it really, like a coffee tea, coffee, cake, like little place. So when I drove past, I stopped and I popped in. And I thought I'd just buy a couple of slices of cake. So I just wanted to have a little chit chat with them. So I said, "Oh, like, you know," I said, "We used to stay here on holiday." And I said, "We heard, like, you know," she said, "Oh yeah, we've had walking up and down the stairs." She said, "But it's nothing bad." She said, "You know, what they felt was like a friendly spirit." So they said, "Yeah, it didn't bother us, but we'd always hear like footsteps going up and down the stairs." So I was like, "Wow, actually someone else has experienced it and it weren't just us," which is quite cool. Mine was lights going on and off, doors slamming shut as you pass them, sudden temp drops, faces in the walls. Oh, don't, Claire. Faces in the walls. Yeah. And all that kind of stuff is not very nice to experience, is it? Right, can you just shush, please? I'm going soon. How long? Right, we've been on here nearly an hour. I'm going soon, guys. I promise. Anyway, I'm going to read out the next stories. This is one called The Eerie Attic. So it's seen. No, where am I? No, that's not that bit. Right, I'm going to start by saying I don't believe in ghosts, but however, that's where I'm coming from. A few years ago, I moved into a one-bedroom apartment in Melbourne, Australia. It was my first time living on my own. 2 hours to go. No, not only 2 hours to go. Nuh-uh. This time I'm keeping my promise and I'm not staying 3 hours. Light, man, hold on. I prefer that. I don't know why it keeps changing. Okay. So the apartment block was built in the 1930s. I'd been there for a few months. When I came home from work one day and went into the bathroom, I saw something strange. The wooden board covering a hole in the ceiling that led to a small attic space lay broken in 2 pieces on the ground. 2 hours. No. I was there. So, right, so they were laid broken in 2 pieces on the ground. I examined the broken pieces. The board was an inch thick and it would have taken a Bruce Lee to break it. I think that they are blue. I prefer the blue look to the red look, really. I'm not really the devil. Wow. I thought the landlord had sent someone to work on the attic. I was frozen stiff with fear. I thought someone is up there for sure. Claire. I emailed pictures to the landlord asking if anyone had been there, with an undertone of annoyance since she hadn't warned me. Her reply read, "Please call me as soon as you are able to." I called and she explained that her last 2 tenants said the same thing happened. She promised to replace the board and she did. Are you sure? Not really. Who knows? A month later, I woke up one night around 4 a.m. Here we go, 3 and 4 in the morning. Got really itchy nose. What does an itchy nose mean? It means you come into money, doesn't it? Ooh. Hold on. So, 4 a.m. I had so many goosebumps. It felt like someone was rubbing his or her hands on me. Everything was silent, but then I heard this sound coming from above my bed. Where did I read to? Oh God, I've lost it. All right, okay. It was a dragging sound, like someone pulling a sack of potatoes. Stupid autocorrect. Right, so I was frozen stiff with fear. I thought someone was up there for sure. There is no way an animal could make that sound. After 5 minutes, I managed to work up the courage to turn on the light and walk to the bathroom. I was armed with a cricket bat. When I looked, I saw that the new board covering the hole was broken in two. I felt sick. The dragging sound had stopped, but I heard something else whispering. The sound was clear and coming from the attic. It sounded like children's voices. And I could hear one sentence repeated over and over. It's your turn. It's your turn. I switched on every light in the apartment to make things feel normal. It was 5 a.m. and dark outside. I watched TV to try to unwind. Why would you stay there if that is what you heard? Sorry, it just fell off the Wi-Fi wagon. Get back on it. Get back on it. What do you want?
Wait.
No, stop whacking me, Zach.
Wait.
Then a fuse blew. My pet budgie, Dexter, whom I kept in the kitchen, usually never made a sound at night. He started squawking like he was being strangled. I never heard him make those sorts of noises. He was screaming. I grabbed my car keys, ran out, sat in my car, and waited there until the sun came up. Can you stop him? When I saw two people walking their dogs, this comforted me, so I went back in. The front door was open, but I thought I hadn't closed it when I'd run out. Jensen, Zach, no. Zach, you can have that. And this is why I don't do lives. You're ruining my scary story. Go play that Disney game with him.
No.
Yes, can you entertain him? Bloody kids, man. Right, so I went to don't close the door when I got out. I went to the kitchen to check on Dexter. He left it there. Oh my God. Right, and he wasn't in his cage. I felt sick again. All my windows were closed, so I looked everywhere inside. When I walked to the bathroom, I heard splashing. Dexter was half drowned in the toilet. I took him out, washed him, and dried him. I was so confused. At 8 a.m., I called the landlord and gave her a watered-down version of the night. Oh, wow, you heard the whispering too, she said. I stayed in that apartment for another 18 months. Why would you? Seriously? I heard the whispering on a few occasions, and twice the board covering the hole in the ceiling moved. Although I live elsewhere, the landlord recently called. She said that her new tenants had begged to speak with me about some of the stuff that had been going on there. Forget it. It's their problem now. So that is that story. So what do we think? Real? Fake? Possible? Don't know. I'm not really into that kind of activity. Yeah. And to be honest, the reactions from that person just doesn't seem legit. Well, then I was like, I don't know, I say that though, but I don't know. I was going to say you wouldn't leave your birds there, but if you were that frightened, you might not even think and just leg it. I don't know. I'm a bit with that one. Claire, are you back? To me, anything's possible. Yeah, it is. I don't know about the boards breaking and things. I think I watch too many fake YouTubers. Right, I'm going to read one more and then I'm going. I think this is like the lowest amount of people I've had in a long time. It doesn't matter because I love the ones that are in here. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame. But then I think it might be because it's like a spontaneous, like just a random live. I did warn people it was only like an hour before. So I'm going to read one more. I'm like a party of 5, yes. So technically we have 8 people. 8 people. Oh dear. That's if it's telling me the right number, because it keeps messing up. That one's saying one thing. I checked the other one and it's saying a different number, so I don't know. Woo! Let's have a party tonight. Okay, I'll give you, hang on. No, I can't. Hold on. Yeah, okay, so one more story. Really? There's thousands. Yeah, well, you know. I'm going to read one more. So this one's called The Boy with No Eyes. So one night when I was 10, I was woken. All waiting on the other lives you have going. What? I don't know. Don't confuse me. Zach's spooning me. Okay, so anyway.
What's today?
You got a spoon. One night when I was 10, I was woken up by my bedroom door opening, followed by someone sitting on my bed. I felt my leg grazed and the bed sink under a person's weight. Thinking it was my mum, I opened my eyes to see an eyeless boy. He had black, empty sockets. It's like black-eyed children, really, isn't it? Okay, so about my age, sitting at the foot of my bed. He extended his hand and in it was a little box. I was startled, but I reached out. He pulled back. I reached again and said, "Give it." Then I blinked, and when I reopened my eyes, he was gone. But the imprint of someone sitting on my bed was present. Fast forward 5 years later, my girlfriend came over to do homework. After she finished, she took a nap while she waited for her parents. When they arrived, I tried waking her up. She opened her eyes suddenly, looking up at the corner where the wall met the ceiling. She pointed there and went back to sleep. I shook her again. She came... You get off. She came to full consciousness, and I explained what she'd done. She said, "Up on the wall, I saw a little boy with no eyes. He was there in a Spider-Man pose, staring at me. I freaked out and told her my story about the same kid." Fast forward another 5 years, I was with the same girlfriend. And we had a 2-year-old. We were living in my parents' house in my old room. My daughter started waking up at the same time every night. No, stop. Same time every night, and she'd talk. After a while, I noticed she had almost the same conversation every night. I playfully asked her once whom she was talking to. She said it was a little boy. He's nice. He's lost and looking for his mummy. My daughter's nightly conversations continued until we got our own place later that year. So that was that. They kind of end suddenly, didn't they, really? Oh, that's good. Relationships barely last these days. I was thinking the same, actually, Claire. I was thinking, how should I say it? Yeah, 5 years, yeah, long time. That's a long time for relationships of today. A relationship these days lasts about a week till they move on to the next. Oh, yeah. But yeah, so, yeah, I mean, I've heard stories about black-eyed children and that. I don't really know if I'm a believer. I do believe, obviously, children are open to that, to the paranormal side, the spiritual side of things. They see things, they hear things. Zach's had experiences with Grandad.
What?
So we have been live for an hour and 12 minutes. So I will be I forgot what I was going to say. Meeting the wrong guys. Yeah. My whole life, that is. Oh, film it then. Oh. Yep. Haven't met Mr. Right yet. But don't know if I want to anymore. Fed up with men. They all end up. Or the right guy at the wrong time. Yeah, I probably turned down my Mr. Right years ago. Or maybe he got hit by a bus or something. I don't know. Yeah. It's like, I don't know. Do any of you watch, like, what is it? What's it called? First Dates. Is it First Date? You get people on there that are like in their 80s going on that show, and I'm like, why? I mean, I'm only 30 and I can't be asked with relationships. And look, it's not the relationship. It's that you've got to go out and meet someone new, get to know them. It's probably not going to work out. You've got to do it all over again. I can't bother with it. So in the end, I just prefer to stay single. I'm talking to someone now, but they live in Argentina. Are you telling me Porkies? Or is Johnny Depp in is he in there? Is that Johnny Depp? But that is the other thing, like when you really like someone, they normally live like literally so far away. Or on another planet. True. Oh, Claire. I think long distance is actually a lot better. The further away they are, the better. I've always said I'd have a long distance relationship. I think it's actually good for a relationship if you have space. Yeah, I mean, not like, I don't mean like long distance relationships, like different countries, but like if you're a couple of hours away or something, I don't think it's bad. You make it work. If you like each other, you make it work. And the thing is, I think not being under each other's feet constantly keeps the relationship going. I'm just cleaning my phone case. Totally. Feed us, please. We are starving. Ham. Go get some ham. Slam it in some sandwich. This is a sandwich. It's not bread.
Go up.
No, I will not go up.
Why?
I'm going up in a minute.
Look, go up from there.
Only 2 hours away. 2 hours. Dan's dad lived 140 miles away. Really? What's 140 miles an hour? I've no idea. No idea. I need to find a guy that lives in Cornwall, and then obviously like they can move me down there. Like, yeah, come down, come live down here. I can be like, yeah, I'm off to Cornwall. Please let me out of the closet. You locked me in here for 2 days. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Ham. I'll let you out in a minute. Apologies. Forgot you were in there. Just the other side of Birmingham. Oh, okay. Right, yeah. That's quite a long drive. Birmingham. And did you see each other a lot, Claire? If it's Birmingham, Alabama, whew, too far. Definitely too far. Just. No. Don't know, right. Yes, so I'm gonna go. I think it's time for Kiwi to leave. Go chill out in bed. Well, I don't know why. Ugh, go away. Keep clicking the wrong thing. Because I'll just be back on YouTube, so I'll be on someone else's live probably soon. I think Flex is live. Who watches Flex? Flex. Let's see if Flex is live. Yep, there he is. There's Flex. Flex is live. Right, I'll be heading over to Flex, so. So once a month until I fell pregnant. Then he moved in with me just before Dan was born. Was together for 16 years. Wow, that's awesome, Claire. Is my connection going? It says it's unstable. Oh no, it's just gone. It might come back. I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, no, that's once a month. Then he moved in with me. Yeah, he looked like a lovely guy, Claire. He did. $16 years is a long time. Love it. I love seeing people in like long-term relationships because, like you say, it don't happen these days. People don't stay together long enough. Hey, Don's Journey. Say hello to Don's, guys. First time here. How are you? Mind you, I feel pretty. Oh, no, Claire. Don't go there. Oh, you like me? You fall fast, yeah. I think that's why I'm going to stay single. I'm going to turn into a nun. Hey Dons, hey everyone, hi Dons. So we've just been doing some like scary stories and seeing how our reactions would be and if we think they're like true or false. But I'm going soon, I promise. This always happens. I'm ready to leave and then people start coming in. I'm like, okay, got to stay a bit longer. Then it leads to 3 hours. I don't know how it happens. But yeah, so hey Claire. But yeah, so yeah, the thing with me is that I've only ever been in love, truly ever been in love once, and it's kind of put on other relationships. Been over it for years, but you kind of always had that hold, you know, like if you've always felt like a deep, special connection with that one person, you kind of it's in there, and it can take a long time to get over it. And that's what happened with me. But it's been a good long time now since I've had any feelings towards him. We've met up in the past a few years ago, on and off. I just didn't have that special felt that special connection with him anymore. So I think that's helped really. Yay, 3 hours. How are you today? I am doing well, Dons. How are you? No, look, I'm not staying on for 3 hours. I can promise you that. No. I gave up on love. Been single for a while now. Join the club, Dons. Yeah. It's too much hassle. It's too much hassle. Oh dear. My last relationship lasted about 5 years. But again, like we obviously we knew each other since childhood. Then we like got together. But to be honest, I didn't have like my feelings were more. There wasn't like in love feelings. I kind of just settled really, and which you shouldn't really do. And it kind of just wore me down really. I was like losing my personality because he didn't really have a personality. He was very he hasn't got a sense of humour, and obviously I'm one for banter and having a good laugh, and he just wasn't, and it just drained me so much. In the end, I caught him chatting up other women. Something else happened as well, and in the end, we had to end it. And since then, I just haven't been bothered with relationships and meeting people. So.
Are we telling them what happened?
No. Mostly, I think it's because I'm way too busy, almost in medical school. Oh, well done, Dons. Awesome. Yeah. Do you first. You'll find love next. Promise you. Yeah. You know, when you're busy and got things going on, you have to concentrate on the more important things, kind of thing. Like, let love find you. That's what I say. Yeah, I love someone that's funny, can have a good banter, and you can have a laugh. That's what relationships are about, you know. If you can't have a good laugh and good banter, laters. Off you off. Right, I've got to go. Right, Claire, I'm going as well because I am ready for bed. I've had a headache all day, and want to lay in the dark and chill out. Chill. If you guys want to message me on Instagram, that's fine. I'll remessage you. I will remessage. I'll reply, I should say. I'll reply to you, and we can have a chit chat. Kiwis. Is it underscore? I can't even remember. Hold on. How bad is that? Don't even know me on Instagram. Kiwis underscore para explore. So you can go add me up. And yeah, send me a message. I'm going to head over to Flex's live. So if you want to go check out Flex, that's Flex Urban Exploring. All in one. He's live, so you can go say hello. Tell him Kiwi Para Explore sent you. Okay. Love you all. Let me put in some hearts. Love you all. Thanks for joining. Ooh, can't even spell. There we go. Yeah, English is almost perfect. On point. Anyway, guys, I love you all. See you next time. Thank you so much for everyone that's come in tonight, popped in and out, whatevs. Dons, thank you for coming in. Really appreciate it. Smash the like, and we'll see you very soon on another live. Mwah.